Alright guys, so this is Troy. Just met him. He is 30 years old. And how long you been out here on the streets for?
I've been almost on and off for 7 or 8 years, something like that.
And what brought you onto the streets initially? If you could like point to one thing.
So I've had jobs, I've been to college. Something else was kind of bugging me on the inside. I don't know.
Like what? Something just wasn't right?
Something about being outside and being around homeless people and trying to help them out as best I can. I've been in places where I have, a place to stay, food, friends, video games, TV, chat. But I just had, I had this feeling inside that I shouldn't be in there. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Didn't feel right?
Yeah.
How's out here then?
Feels like I have something to do out here. I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on it really, but I just have something to do out here.
So are you saying you'd rather be out here?
I don't know.
You like the freedom of it?
Not even really. It feels like I'm doing something else.
You're just doing something different?
Yeah, it feels like something else bigger is going on, and I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
So being inside is not really a part of it.
Go through, man. Yeah. So what were you doing before you were out here? Like for work?
So attending a disability check, going between halfway houses. Still like really bad things were happening. People were saying really nasty things.
Not the best environments.
Yeah, this whole program was going on, like gang stalking, something like that. I was a target of it. And I'm trying to figure out what it's about. I figured out pretty much, I think I pretty much figured it out. So just had to dive into it, be out here in public and just dive in. I was isolated when I started getting stalked. I've been stalked, no joke. And I kind of chose to be out here almost, forced to be out here, almost isolated. I just have a rotten feeling when I stay inside, like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But out here I feel like I'm doing something.
Do you have a family?
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Oregon, Salt Lake, New Zealand, and around Texas.
Do you talk to them at all? Do they know your circumstance?
It's been pretty distant. Yeah, so
I'm sure they're worried about you.
yeah. I worry about them too.
Would you like to see them?
Yeah.
Are you using drugs?
Yeah.
What are you using?
I like using heroin. That's just everywhere for some reason. My favorite is marijuana. I love smoking weed. That's the best. But I smoke too much, so I got more of it,
Have you tried getting sober?
Yeah, I've been sober.
Yeah, like just not right now.
The rescue mission, I was sober. Halfway houses, I've been sober. In between, I've been sober a lot, but ever since I went back to Oregon, I got really messed up, and some really bad things started happening to me.
Like what? Just the wrong people? Around the wrong people?
Weird things that not normal people would see or do or happen to them, It's like, I don't know, like Michael Jackson's song. Sometimes I feel like someone's watching me,
So you have like a regular paranoia, would you say?
Not really.
No. Cause yeah, you don't seem too worried talking to me.
More it feels like surrounded with negativity.
Yeah.
So I think I have a gift for humor or entertainment.
Yeah.
So I just kind of figured out that people were kind of unloading on me their stuff in a way, like
You just wanted to be away.
sharing vibes almost, like kind of a thing. So I was like, all right, I figured out just walk around and collect it. People focusing that energy on me all around. And I have kind of like this secret way of dealing with it. So I kind of deal with it for people. And I don't really hear it too much anymore. So it's weird.
So what do you ultimately like? What do you want to be doing? What's your ideal future look like when you think about the future? Because I mean, no one's meant to be out here sleeping on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but if I get off the streets, they'll still be there.
Yeah. No. Is there anything you want to achieve or
I have a few ideas.
yeah? What are those?
Houses for the homeless. This idea about non-profit organization, about buying up run-down houses, fixing them up, donating them to homeless people. Biodiesel fuel made out of cannabis. It's actually good for the environment in two ways. It puts out 4 times the amount of oxygen than a regular tree. Cannabis does. Also, you can make biodiesel fuel out of it. So you can pretty much grow your own fuel. Or maybe like algae towers. That's what puts most of the oxygen into the world, is algae. I have a lot of ideas.
Do you have hobbies?
Yeah, I'm a skater. I skateboard, I paint. I kind of do a little bit of music.
Yeah.
Ever since I hurt my hand, I can't really play guitar anymore. Sucks.
Well, that's awesome. You're into music and stuff.
I've been mostly getting into being a lyricist lately.
Rapping and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
kind of weird, but I like it.
no, that's cool. So out here, do you have anyone you can call your friends? Do you have any people you hang out with or close to?
Somewhat. I've been just kind of distant lately. It feels like I isolated myself, and I also have been isolated around.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Anything else you want to say to people who have questions about people that are homeless? Maybe misconceptions that people have, or like when people see you, what they might think?
Please don't be too harsh on homeless people, because it seems to be a target area for a lot of drug use. There seems to be a lot of drug dealers in homeless areas. And what people don't really understand is that prescription drugs, they kill more people than car accidents.
That's about the worst thing going is prescription drugs.
It just sucks because a lot of people are dying at the same rate using needles and heroin and things like that.
So how do we
Messages out there.
how do in a given day, how many people actually talk to you or say something?
Not very many.
Well, would you want them to?
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be nice.
I have a lot of negative attention for some reason. It's like I'm somebody, you know?
Of course.
And just please don't be too harsh on homeless people, because You know, even though we're out here, not like the best smelling or looking or, you know, for some reason, just like, when I was in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, they had a lot of drug dealers, and drug dealers who would carry stuff in their mouth. It's the target area, you know?
And I mean, who's to judge somebody for using drugs? I mean, people are using drugs who aren't on the street all the time.
I just hope everybody hears it. Is a lot safer about it. You know? Don't get too crazy. It's everywhere. Coffee, cigarettes, chewing gum, sugar,
Absolutely.
aspartame, duster, sugar. I like to call it easy cocaine. You know, just there's drugs everywhere. You could probably scrape some bark off a tree and make something out of it. But we get judged really harshly out here for doing drugs. But there's lots of doctors out there who just write prescriptions for, you know, just because.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you get the money to pay for your habit?
I really don't.
You really don't? So then it's just every now and then when you get enough money panhandling, or?
I don't even make money panhandling. It's like people think I'm rich or something. I usually don't look like this. For some reason I felt like I should look nice today. I don't know.
You look great, man.
Thank you.
Do you have a place to stay ever? Do you stay at the Gospel, or?
I really don't. I just sleep on the streets.
Do you mind that?
I'm used to it, you know?
You're not worried about people messing with you, or?
Nah. I started off in a trailer, you know? I was raised with my grandpa when I was a kid, me and my brother. We had it pretty rough, just because our uncles were almost the same age as us, a little bit older. And moved to Salt Lake, stayed in a trailer. It's been pretty poor my whole life, so I'm just used to it. I sleep on the ground and eat where I can, what I can. I've gotten pretty used to it.
Would you say that your childhood kind of set you up for some struggle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had a little taste of everything, like OCDs and harassment, being targeted by bullying, almost to the point where I have wanted to become the bully myself. But you know, I keep in mind that people sometimes aren't in their right state of mind.
Of course.
So I really want to just keep my temper about it. Do the best I can.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you seem like a nice guy. You don't.
I try to stay nice. I try to make people laugh.
Yeah.
I try to come up with as many ideas as I can. Spread as much ideas as I can about making money on the streets or scrapping things.
So if you don't make money, how do you get enough money for food?
Eat what I can.
Would you say you eat one meal a day? Less than that? More than that?
It's more like I eat big every few days, and then for a few days I kind of eat munchies and whatever, a little bit here and there, sandwich, crackers. But every few days I get a lot of food.
Oh man, it's had 15 minutes of conversation with you. I appreciate you talking. Is there anything else you want to say before going? Maybe if your family sees this, or someone who knows you sees this, or just to say to people, you know, it's out there.
Just because there's a small difference between us being homeless and people in houses, we're really not all that different. They're going check to check. They drink Coca-Cola, caffeine, smoke cigarettes, watching Netflix.
Might even do actually drugs.
Right? We're a lot more alike, you know. Just because someone's living comfortably doesn't mean they're comfortable up here. Right? Just because I'm uncomfortable here doesn't mean I'm comfortable up here either.
It's so true.
So
awesome.
I'm just trying to be more understanding, peace and love, and diverse.
You want to go get some food, man?
Yeah.